Oi, oi. Bom dia, chat. E aí, Kai? Oi, Kai. Deixa eu botar o... Meu Deus, tinha desativado a webcam. Aqui. Tá mutada? Tô mutada? Alô? Agora foi. Quem tinha que ter modo escuro, né, cara? Tinha que ter modo escuro. Anizinha, Kai. Oi, Kai. Kai, eu descobri como é que funciona o negócio dos dólares. Quando bate a meta e vira um mês, ele para de contar e começa a contar pro mês seguinte. Então, a partir de agora, nós estamos contando pra agosto já. Vamos virar agosto, aham. Imagina, eu bato a meta agora em agosto de novo. E daí eu nunca mais paro de bater a meta e continuo fazendo live pra sempre. Ia ser da hora. Deixa eu virar o bichinho pra lá. Pra você ver. Pronto. E, ô louco. Pagou cirurgia de correção de grau. Olha o cara dançando.
Thank you for completing today. I received a name, Neville. Close to me. Calandina, Pegasus.
Ah, interessante. Então a gente já vai poder upar nossa mina já. Dá pra gente botar esse aqui no 8. Eu acho que hoje a gente bota os dois no 7. Daí semana que vem a gente...
To think a name was nothing more than an alias. Something separate from oneself. But after that... I realized...
Hã? Aham. Eu posso cortar fora por um minuto. Não, pode vir. Eu já tirei já. Eu já tirei, já pode vir. Só um botãozinho.
Cobertor eu não vou lavar hoje de noite.
Me to this world and the people within it.
Se chover, o travesseiro eu deixo? O travesseiro eu deixo?
Acho que sim.
It's all that is intangible. Their friendship, love, and support.
Tudo saiu agora.
Manifested for the world to see. I will cherish it forever.
Everything's ready. Now we just need the right person to show up.
You've come to the right place.
This one, then this one here?
Need some high-calorie food urgently? You've come to the right place.
Everything's ready. Now we just need the right person to show up. This one, then sort of really is hard.
Deixa eu entrar na call do meu servidor caso alguém queira invadir.
Okay, she's all patched up. Where did you say you found her? How'd she get wounded so badly?
Just on the beach not far from here.
Hey, Chaska! What's going on over here?
Paimon.
Oh, hey, it's you two. Been a while. Yeah, thankfully Chaska got her to me in good time.
She was attacked by secret source automatons. I was on patrol nearby, so look.
Them again, huh? What is it with those maniacal machines? I'm getting real tired.
Deixa eu pegar um docinho pra mim. Real tired, bro.
Secret source automatons? That's strange. We've come across those before, but definitely not a...
Yeah, who knows what's gotten into them recently. They've been attacking Saurians and merchants. No need. We've already done plenty by getting the Abyss off our backs. Without them draining our resources, our warriors can handle these rust buckets no problem. Besides, like our ancestors used to say, one's own nest is one's own to protect. We can't go dumping all our problems onto you.
Come on! What happened to birds of a feather? We're your friends!
Huh, fair point.
Awesome! Let's go!
If hunting down war machines is just sport to you, you guys really are built different. Still, guess I should tag along too. Just on the off chance someone ends up getting...
No way, bro!
We're lost. Paimon. Then return home.
Takes me right back to the night Warden wore us. What's going on over there?
Oh no! Looks like she's passed out! And there's an automaton! Quick, save her!
Vamos ver se eu gostar da Inef, eu penso em pegar ela.
Aoife, how's it looking?
Hard to say. You might want to see this for yourselves.
You call that? Whoa. Okay.
A machine built to look like a human, I guess.
Return.
Just
Paimon.
what? You heard that?
Oh, take a look at this.
Não sei.
I found it on the ground next to her. See the picture on top? That's...
Really? Wait. A blonde person with a white balloon? That can't be right. You bet, bro.
There's also a cipher disk on it. I guess it needs...
We have 2 gunslingers here.
Yeah, I wouldn't risk it. I've seen the scions of the canopy use similar devices when they're sending If you put in the wrong code or try to open it by force, it triggers a self-destruct...
Sure looks that way. So, we...
Sounds like a plan. Time. You bet, bro.
Vamos da música, né? Você é louco.
Do you know if Shilonen is... Oh, you're up. I figured you'd be taking a nap.
Oh, yeah, perfect. First Moika, now Chaska. Did you come all this way just to make fun of me?
Whoa. What a...
Well, I have those secret source automatons to thank for all this.
Essa tá muito alto o
Moika
volume.
wants me to come up with a solution. It's like she thinks I'm a miracle worker or something. But I'm not. So, to make up for the difference, I've been spending all day sifting through documentation. Anyway. Hold up. Is she a robot?
We picked her up on the beach near the Flower Feather clan, along with this cryptex.
A cryptex? Huh. Still in one piece. I'm surprised you didn't try to blast it open. Let's see here. A Fontanian cipher disk, metal case from Leroy. Looks like this was cobbled together from spare parts. Although the inner workings are pretty intricately designed. Could be a tricky one. Since it uses a combination of several different technologies, I'm assuming it's not worth the risk, right? Must be a pretty important...
The only other option is to get our messenger to tell us the code.
Well, the device in her chest looks pretty similar to the core you'd find on a secret source automaton. But the other... I'll see what I can do. Hang tight.
Hey, she woke up.
All I did was stimulate the core. I did not expect that to work.
Onde eu consigo comprar uma Inefa pra mim, para pesquisas? Não sei se tu vai conseguir comprar uma Inefa, mas daqui a alguns anos já vai dar pra comprar uma Chloe, mano.
White. Flying object.
Wow.
Task in progress. Deliver message to traveler in white flying.
You're pretty smart for a robot.
Code.
Oh. Maybe not so smart after all.
Memory. Missing.
What?
Yeah, there's always a snag. Is there anything else you do remember? Besides...
Name.
Oh, not again.
You said something about returning home earlier.
Return home. Task in progress. Memory missing.
Oh. So that's it?
Not necessarily. Judging by her reaction, it's possible that her memory...
Yeah, but what does that mean for us, though?
It means she hasn't lost her memories. They're in there, like, when you know something. But the harder you try to...
Finding near synonyms for headache. Cognition module. Pain.
Robots can feel.
Well, pain can be a useful parameter. Experiencing pain is how baby humans, in a similar vein, I've heard that a lot...
Será que no futuro dá pra fazer custom made? Aí dá pra fazer ou Inefa ou a Sandrone. Como assim? Ah, entendi. Nossa.
Whoa, slow down.
Oh, okay. Well, if I call it a curse, is that easier to understand? Imagine if you're a big shot shaman from the Masters of the Night Wind. To stop him from treating it like a vacation, you might put a curse on him that causes a physical and mental breakdown if he strays from the right path. That way, you can be sure he'll stick to the straight and narrow.
Jeez. Sounds like the horror story version of Granny Eats.
The point is, manufacturers often hardwire restrictions like this into autonomous machines to make sure they
Yeah, but why would you curse a machine to lose their memories?
Task. Failed.
Well, without knowing the exact details of the curse, it's anyone's guess. It seems you responded to the phrase "return home." How...
Sure. I'm alright. I have assessed the pain level at...
Hey, Traveler, have you ever seen a humanoid machine like this? Anywhere else you've been? Ah, of course. Yeah, some of her joints and a few components look pretty Fontanian to me.
Fontaine. They make good pastries there.
Hey! That triggered something! Hey! Never mind that. So, is Fontaine your home?
No.
Oh, okay. Well...
You mean her hairpiece? Oh, yeah, I think...
Mondstadt. The maids there are very hardworking.
That's it! A maid! Although, as far...
A maid. Okay, that would explain a lot of the...
No.
How come she responds so much faster when the answer is...
Natlanese core, Fontanian joints, Mondstadt hairpiece. She's just like the Cryptex in that sense. A mishmash of parts from all over the world.
In that case, where exactly is home to you? Is it...
Home is...
Okay.
If her cognition is impaired, maybe her body is the place to look. I found a... Do you remember this little robot? Apparently, you were together when they found you on the beach.
Oh,
Nice. So you remember how to switch it on.
is this... a broom?
Wait! She really...
Well, very good indeed. Now then, well, if she's a robo-maid, maybe doing some household chores will jog her memory.
Hey, come on! The poor thing's only...
Understood. Commencing.
Botou ela pra limpar. Nossa.
Sorting large objects.
She's really doing it. Well, guess this counts as progress. Let's see if it leads anywhere.
Queria testar, ó. Ela é legalzinha até.
Accelerating. Cleaning floor.
E aí, maninho? Ah, bebi uns gole aí que o Kai tinha pedido antes também.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Sorting small objects. The good thing about being reincarnated as a hilly churl is that I only need to eat some.
Meu Deus.
Category: Nutritional Science.
Faz bem pra pele.
Introduction of ancient machines. Grammatically elegant and rhetorically sophisticated. Author displays a
What in the world? That isn't.
Outlander Brigade. When the wind of death blew towards the blonde samurai. Clear and concise descriptions of physical motions, but no plot.
Wait, isn't that a light novel that Seat Lolly left?
She's finally done. Huh? Is that a woven scroll?
Understood. Cleaning woven scroll.
Wow. It's like it's brand new. Hey, this looks like.
Oh, a relative. No. That's Ishkik, ancient name.
Wait, Baraka? Isn't that your?
Yep, she was the first recorded bearer of that name. She and her friends went on a mission to defeat the Pyro Dragon. She dismantled many ancient machines built by Dragonkind. But most of her research was lost to history. It's a real shame.
What happened? Useful.
Ochkon happened. An old friend of the Six who ended up ruling Natland shortly after the war and went full tyrant. He even turned on Ishkik, one of his closest allies. Ultimately,
Nossa.
she took her own life.
Ishkik burned her workshop to the ground to make sure Ochkon couldn't get her hands on it. That's the reason most of her
That's right. One of her friends managed to preserve a small amount of her work. The other person it was said that she was raised by a dragon mother, then went on to found the Flower Feather clan. The uncrowned queen who brought freedom to the Yanka.
Ô, louco.
Malfunction. This is not the way. This is not Malfunction who betrayed us all. You dare seek a place to belong?
What's wrong? Are you okay?
Stay back.
No!
Robo-maid? Why is she suddenly acting like? What's that sound? A lightning strike? It's gotta be a lightning strike.
If there was a lightning storm, I'd have. Aoife mentioned that you'd brought a humanoid machine to the Children of Echoes. Humanoid machine. Looks like a maid.
Wait! Kanich! Just hold on for a second!
A group of merchants tasked me with locating their missing travel companion. They should be here soon.
Huh?
What did you think I was about to do? Not every job I take on is a hunt, you know.
All right. I'm sorry. Let's go meet these merchants then.
Nossa, eu ia falar que dá pra ir voando, mas se tiver um teleporte lá é melhor. Ô, maninho, não vai aparecer aí, não? Live de Genshin sem conversa no fundo não tem graça.
Inefa! They found you at last! My apologies. Who
Tô
are
fazendo comida, tá.
Oh no. Your memory's gone again?
you? Again?
Liua, Fontaine, Sumeru.
So, are you her manufacturer?
No way. None of us have that kind of skill. She's Aino's handiwork.
Um sanduba no capricho. Ah. Porque lembrei que preciso comer, eu entendo assim, como é que é.
I know.
From now on, your name's Inafa. Promise me. Remember, you have to come home.
Malfunction.
Inafa,
Looks like she's getting work.
can you guys tell us what all this is about? Where are you from?
So sorry. I should have introduced myself. My name's Joachim, and I'm a merchant.
Not crop.
Wouldn't have been my first guess. How'd you...
That's the thing about Nodcry. It kind of brings...
Yeah, we're all merchants who ended up finding our feet in Nasha Town. Not
Trouble?
They made some big moves in Nodcry lately. It's caused quite a bit of...
That's one way to put it. You know what I heard? They pulled the whole moon down.
That, plus the incident with the moon statues? Surely the Frost Moon Scions aren't going to take all this lying down.
Anyway, there us regular folks were just trying to make a steady living while getting increasingly worried that it's gonna turn ugly.
And me?
Your case is, a little...
And it was smooth sailing until we got attacked by those weird...
Weird machines? Inafa saved us all. She jumped off the ship.
Really?
As soon as we'd found another place to dock, we looked around for someone to help us. We'd have...
Hence why our price negotiation went so smoothly. However, Anne Shalonen is the one who woke her up. I'll have to include...
Oh, please. I barely did anything. All credit to Anefa. She only woke up because of her build quality, so I guess her core is remarkably resilient. It's a rare find, even among
Oh! If so, then we just need to get Aino to come here.
I'm afraid that's not gonna work.
Hmm.
The core is most likely just something Aino picked up on one of her scavenger hunts. And as for the memory thing, Anefa's whole reason for joining us on our journey was to come to Natlan and...
Please, explain in more detail.
All right. Although I've lost count of how many times we've been through that. Although Aino built you, she never could figure out where your core came from or how it works. Things were fine at the start. You'd occasionally forget to pay for your groceries or add salt to a dish you were cooking. Until one day, you were sweeping the floor, and suddenly you forgot your own...
Nossa.
The worst part of that was, Anefa had complete...
Huh?
Aino was fine, of course, didn't bat an eyelid. But since then, Anefa has been searching for a way to try... Anyway, a bunch of mechanical parts from Natlan showed up in Nodcry recently, and you noticed they bore... Then you learned that a group of us were planning to return home, stopping off in Natlan on the way, so you tracked us down and...
No.
Has her memory loss...
No. When we first set off, she'd have the occasional memory lapse. I seriously doubt Aino would have let her come on this trip if it had been that bad. But then, the closer we got...
She was already in a pretty bad state by the time she went to fend off those machines. My friends, I know we've only just arrived in Natlan, but from what I've heard, you're...
Perhaps coming to Natlan...
Well, it's too early to say. Don't forget that before I was interrupted by you guys,
My job isn't done yet either. You wanted your travel companion back.
So, why don't you all stick around? Your ship got attacked. And since then, you've been scrambling to try and find your missing...
Yeah, I was just thinking. We could...
How about the Flower Feather clan? And my...
Flower Feather...
In the meantime, we'll try to find whatever information we can about Anefa. After all...
Oh yeah! I had practically forgotten all about that. You guys don't happen to know the code.
Oh, the code for the cryptex.
You gotta wonder what sort of a person sends a robot.
To be fair, they couldn't have known things would...
Also, Inefa told me she had a backup plan?
Backup plan. Memory.
Huh. Well, as long as we get her memory...
Oh, yeah, okay, because it's that simple.
I do. I also know that every time you say that, you end up getting the job done.
I'm gonna get in touch with some other people who might be able to help us.
Bye, Kanich! Oh, and bye, Hal. Actually, that's way...
You're being very...
Am I?
That's the strange part. You haven't protested to anything I've done today.
That's because I fainted from your Is something wrong? in my memory? Or, who cares? The last few days really
Acho que ele
flew by.
conhece. Um amor inimaginável, o quê? Ah, daqui a pouquinho a gente já tá com mais um tiro. E a gente vai upando o Zongli. Acho que temos uma hora agora pra nossa querida Columbina. Ah, a gente pode botar no nível 8. De repente é bom, porque daí a gente já bota esse aqui no nível 8 e semana que vem a gente upa esse aqui. Porque esse aqui só aumenta o buff, né? Vamos pegar a Mora e vamos upar aqui. Like a G6. Ah, eu tenho que fazer mais.
Do you think Inepa will like... See?
Are you sure? Because when I asked it who's the better hero,
Hey, you hear that? That's the answer it gave when I asked who'd win in a... You guys, it's... Whoa! Is that too mighty in the flying expert?
Especialista em voo.
Beep, beep.
probably out mopping up those mad machines as usual. There must be a...
Wait, all by herself? Are we sure that's a good...
Inepa said that since she lost her memories, her cognition module's been running more smoothly, and it...
Huh. So, losing her memory... She's awesome. I saw her carrying a whole pot...
Other grown-ups say that they feel much safer.
We've tried giving her flowers and feathers, but it seemed like she didn't like them. So that... Yeah. We still don't know if she'll like it, though.
Que fofo.
It's okay, Adieta. She'll love... But what if she doesn't? Well, now that all of my mom and dad's other friends from Nodcry have left to go home, it's... Already? What? Dad says everyone back home is expecting us, and he doesn't... He thought we should at least make sure Inepa wasn't getting any worse first, but now that it's been... To be honest, I can kinda understand. No wonder. No, she's from Nodcry. She met my dad. He's been there the whole time I was growing up. So don't worry. You bet. Yeah, so don't worry too much about the flower. I'm sure she'll love it. But although I guess we still need to wait till she... Who knows?
Seems like... Can't we go take it to her? No, wait.
What am I gonna do? If she doesn't get back soon, I might... Really?
Como é que tá minha amizade com ela já? Nossa, nível 5.
Threat eliminated. Scanning for... Traveler, Paimon. Annihilation mode disengaged.
Chat mode, huh? Huh. You'd probably get along well...
Good morning. Nice to see you again. What lovely...
Hey! Don't you start...
These are some standard greetings I learned recently. 3 greetings in a row equals thrice the greetment. Hypothetically,
Where did you get Greekman from? Never mind.
yes. My cognition and language modules are recovering well, but I have still been unable to retrieve the memory containing the code to the cryptex. I will keep trying. Sincere apologies. Yes, now that a convenient moment to change the topic has presented itself. What is that flower? Flowers are plant reproductive organs. But
it's
understood. A flower-shaped machine component. What is its function?
it doesn't have a function.
Cute little souvenir. But if it serves no function, a cryptex is for sending messages. Machines are for performing tasks. What about this flower? What is it for? Gratitude?
Yeah. If someone helps you out, you help them back. And if someone gives you a gift, you get them something in.
The flower Feather Clan took me in, so I'm neutralizing threats near their territory.
Yes, exactly. You got it.
But is this not tit for tat?
No, that's completely different.
I will. Gratitude.
In terms of its purpose...
Memento? Important memento.
Here, wear this flower. And this feather, too. There. Much better. Gotta look your best for your big journey. It's just a flower. It's not that heavy. Just think of it as, that's right, a souvenir. Sometimes, even if you end up forgetting everything, this flower will always keep blooming. It could take 1,000 times. No, everyone's on their own path, and they have to walk it alone. Just as your Besides, I have no plan to go to war against him. If anything, I pity him. In a way, his situation... You were once... Well, she was once the enemy of humankind. And Ochkam doesn't care to... So if you stay behind, and especially if you help me, it'll only...
Ai, aquela mulher lá que tinham tirando. Ela conhece ela, meu Deus.
Huge journey ahead of you. Have faith. This tribe will kneel to no one. They will never be slaves. If they lose... All right, time to go. Some things are destined to be forgotten. Cross the ocean. Find a new place to belong.
Malfunction who betrayed us all. You dare seek a place to...
Inefa? Inefa, what's wrong?
I was... Sincere apologies. My cognition module crashed for a moment.
Is it because you've been fighting for too long?
Back?
Yeah, of course. Everything else aside...
Yes. The closer I am to the Flower Feather Clan, the more erratic my cognition module becomes.
Memory data? So... what?
It does. Even now, it still hurts. I have merely switched off the corresponding facial expressions to avoid making... But if I do not recall my memories...
So, is this...
When memory data surfaces, there is a high probability that my cognition module will crash. This constitutes a safety risk.
Yeah, exactly! Whatever happens, we'll make sure things don't get out of hand.
Assessing relative combat capability. Paimon, approximately.
1/5?
Traveler. Risk mitigated.
Dá pra teleportar direto? Dá, nossa.
I can't thank you enough for hosting us these past few days. And thanks for agreeing.
It's alright.
She never came back. I guess I'll have to leave without saying goodbye.
Hey now, you'll see her again. And we have so much to look for.
Arieta. Amu. Joashin.
Huh? Inefa? You brought her... No.
Also, What does it feel like to know?
That's a strange oh, and we forgot to say, we're actually heading there ourselves.
Not cry.
Huh?
Cognition module unable to define. All the memory data that has presented itself recently has been related to Natlan. But the if I do recover my memories, which time period will they be from? And will the
Phew.
What is it that you're afraid of? Are you worried the new you will be so different you don't even...
Finding near synonyms for mind and conflict. Cognition module. Split. Yes. Once I have been split, will it change the way I define home?
Huh. Now that's a tough question. A lot of people... But if you want my opinion, home is... No matter how far you fly, there will always be someone back there waiting for you. No matter how battered and bruised... I guess you could say it's somewhere you... Wherever it is that your memories guide you back to. I'm sure it'll be somewhere... Of course, everyone's situation is different. I don't know how it...
Okay. Recorded.
And at the end of the day, I mean, who says you can't have more than one... Someone's looking for us. Don't be afraid to recover your memories.
Got it.
Recover your memories. Malfunction. Have you forgotten why you cast them away to begin with?
Quero lutar com essa bola vermelha aí, mano. Oh, tem um piróculo ali em cima. Esse nome. Like Jagger, I got to move like Jagger. I got to move like Jagger.
want to do my part to help the traveler? And anyway, no one's more qualified.
Ancient history?
If you think I didn't hear that, you're sorely mistaken. But anyway, After you parted ways, Kanich put him in timeout for 3 whole days and nights. Then he had Aoife send Finally, Ahau got so infuriated with Kakuku's pestering that he lost his cool and...
Sovereign ruler? So what?
It is, and I always assumed it was a load of hot air. But apparently not. Turns out the title refers to the 13 Dragon Lords who... Wait, really? How? Anyway, the 13 sovereign rulers are not ordinary dragons, but forms of artificial intelligence created by the Pyro Dragon using... They had superior intelligence and greater authority than even the ancient dragons themselves. But one by one, they disappeared during the war with the heroes. If we hadn't managed to pry that tidbit out of Ahau's mouth, I
always thought that little monster's biggest claim to fame was arguing with Kakuku for an entire day. He has quite a history.
Not a clue. So far, he has staunchly
Meu Deus, ele era
revealed
Meu
which of
Deus.
the sovereign rule. Remember, these rulers were supposed to be powerful forms of artificial intelligence. And Ahau...
Lost.
Yet, despite that, Ahau seemed to sense the presence of a fellow sovereign ruler when you were nearby.
What?
Could be. Kanich and Aoife have been keeping a close watch on Ahau. In case...
Darn!
Not completely. There's also Lianka and the Flower Feather clan, both of which have triggered a response from Ineffa. Her name was the Priestess of Floral Candles and Skyborn Feathers, otherwise known as the Eighth Lord. She ruled over what is now the Flower Feather clan's territory. The records claim that she didn't die in the war with humanity, but was executed by her own kind. Her crime being betrayal of dragonkind by secretly raising a human. Lianka.
Huh?
Some of it. Our tribe's origin story has Lianka being raised by a dragon. And of the 6 heroes, after raising her, her surrogate mother then encouraged her to leave the nest and seek her own. She traveled far and wide, settling disputes between humans and Saurians. She didn't pick sides based on past. Gradually, a community of like-minded people and Saurians gathered around her, united by their desire for freedom and
Ô, louco.
But that's as much as the legends say. They never meant.
Oh, sorry. My cognition module is acting up again. You mentioned that the Priestess of Floral Candles and Skyborn...
Unfortunately, the humans of that time weren't privy to all the details of dragon affairs. It's very possible that this is mere speculation, or complete fabrication, so don't give too much weight. If she truly harbors pro-human sentiment, then for every ounce of goodwill she feels, may her mind be flooded with pain of immeasurable proportions. In the savage conflict and chaos that followed,
Jeez. What a bizarre
Nossa.
method of execution.
I'm fine. This didn't seem to trigger any erratic behavior.
Interesting. Well, it's hard to say what, if any, direct connection you have to the Eighth Lord. But since I brought some woven scrolls with me that might be useful. Have a look if you're interested. Don't say anything. In a moment, I'm going to leave. I need you to join me. It's just a little spell based on our prior experience. I'll explain everything shortly when you catch up with... Well, I need to get going now.
Gratitude. Goodbye.
Bye, Sweet Lolly.
Now's your chance. Slip away quietly while they've got their heads buried in those woven scrolls. Meet me at the other side of the settlement.
Hello, traveler. Well, see, Lolly hasn't told you everything. There's another sovereign ruler that Neffa might be connected to.
All trace of this other sovereign ruler was lost after the war. The records claim that in their final battle, they fought against Ishkik and Lianka.
It was, my idea. I suggested we bring up the Dragon Mother first and see how Inefa... Apparently, she barely reacted, despite a very strong reaction to the name Leonka. And to me...
She's the one who went missing after the war. Said to be the proudest of all the sovereign. When the Pyro Dragon fell, she couldn't accept that dragonkind had been defeated, but the rest is lost to history.
Remember, though, in essence, these sovereign rulers weren't physical entities, but
Oh,
pure
look.
intelligence. I mean, who knows what happens when a manufactured mind goes mad? Maybe she lost her power and memories.
The point is, if Inefa really does originate from...
What? Have her taken out? Because of some baseless speculation?
Chaska, what?
Anyone with a brain could see you were up to something.
Okay, you got us. Actually, we never intended to cut you out of this. It's just that, see, Pachaska, I'm telling you, we have legitimate concerns here. Ever since Inefa set sail for Natlan, the secret source automatons have been getting increased. Inefa could well be the 11th Lord herself. And if so, then the moment she recovers her memory, all of...
I've been keeping an eye on movements at the Flower Feather clan. Whatever she was in the past.
Even if the past and future Inefa are a complete...
If you're suggesting that there's a volatile force within her, threatening, but no one ever gave up on me. Not Mama Bird, not Koichi, not my dad. So what if Leonka was here? Besides, even if the 11th Lord rises again and declares all of us her enemy, the solution is simple. We defeat her.
Fine, fine.
Look, I get it. You're only acting like the villain here to make...
Yeah, well, playing the villain is a force of habit for old Granny by this point. Just... Hey, the spell hasn't worn off yet. Anyway, now that we're all caught up...
Help! Someone! Oh!
Paimon, you were...
Oh, right, Inefa. Something weird happened. She got halfway through those woven...
Did something trigger a new memory?
No idea. But it must be something important, because she sure...
Okay, Chaska, you're our eye in the sky. Find out where she's gone.
Roger that.
Wait, don't you want to discuss this first? Hey!
Giddy up!
Slow down! Paimon's gonna puke!
Target acquired. Activating annihilate.
Whoa! Are these all secret source automatons? Okay.
Reinforcements have arrived. Traveler, Paimon, Chaska. Gratitude.
Not now. Save it for later.
Calculation. Error.
Unions converge.
Insulation chamber deployed.
É boa. Eu não sei, eu não gosto muito do design dela, cara. Mesmo eu gostando muito da Noelle, que é empregada.
We've tried the same thing several times now, and it isn't working.
Well, well. An ancient. If you want to play with fire, then be my guest. But there is a...
Let's fall back.
Hamu, Hadieta, are you okay?
I'm fine, but Mom's hurt.
I'll be okay. I just hurt my ankle.
Why would they do this?
Look, no one could have known the...
Wait, how did Inefa know to come here?
Yes, I heard the secret source automatons talk even now.
Really?
Hypothesis. Language module. Finished.
Whoa, that was quick.
I have seen them many times.
More random.
Wow!
Hey, what do you you think you're playing at? Why did you attack us?
We are under the Fatui's control. They made us attack you.
How is that possible? The captain's soldiers certainly aren't capable of this.
Sandrone, talvez.
My territory, so the automatons went haywire.
Why is it getting so choppy?
Hypothesis. Distance to signal source increasing, transmission compromised. Combining these work, the Fatui invaded my territory, so the automatons went
So all
They stole my privileges and took control of the
They stole my privileges and took control.
No.
Mirror of the Dawning Morn detected nearby. Now sending request for Mirror of the Dawning Morn to restore my
Mirror of the Dawning Morn detected nearby. Now sending request for
Mirror of the Dawning Morn?
Hypothesis. This appears to refer to me, or more specifically,
Mirror of the Dawning Morn. Please come.
I think she wants me to go with her to return the.
Wait! You mean
Yes. Before the translation began, she referred to me by
Nossa.
11th Lord.
what? So
Hold on. This automaton just attacked us moments. You say Anefa is the 11th Lord.
Return to the 8th Lord's territory. And
Inefa?
She said, return to the 8th Lord's territory, and I could
8th Lord? Lianka's mother's territory?
you were split, then exiled, and finally.
This is getting weirder by the second.
excessive signal interference. The signal should improve as we get closer to her territory.
Wait, you should think this through carefully. I may know a thing or two about the Fatui regiment that entered Natlan recently.
Oh?
They've been showing up everywhere, hungrily searching for secret knowledge about all kinds of ancient civilizations. The leader of this regiment is a harbinger based in Nodcry, known as
Marionette.
Sandrone, ela que tá atacando.
I heard bits and pieces at the market.
Is that right?
I'm sorry. I was so preoccupied with getting ready for the journey.
So these Fatui are soldiers, huh?
Anefa, of course. But still, maybe you should tread carefully here.
You're right. First things first. Amu's injured. We should go back to the tribe and get her checked out. And as for this... Look, I know the news about the 8th Lord and Marionette is...
Understood. Destination cancelled. Yes. New
Traveler, Anefa, could you check that the...
Understood. Commencing task.
Arieta, I need you to go keep Mom company while the doctor takes a look at her. Dad has...
You're not coming back with a...
Dad's gotta pack up the luggage. Don't worry. Dad will be back very soon. I'm sorry, girls. I promise it's going to be okay.
I'll get help as quickly as I can. If anything...
Huh? Why did it stop moving?
Boy, his portrait is hung up at the Fatui.
You're saying Joashine might be a Fatui spy? But should we really leave Anefa here too? Not that I don't trust her. You're not wrong. We need... Still, even with your abilities, be sure to stay on your guard. And not just... Why the sudden request for assistance from the 8th Lord's territory? Are we supposed to believe that Lianka's mother survived? Surely there'd be at least...
Hey, Casca! Almost ready to go!
Nossa, espião no nada.
I'll be back with the others as soon as I've gotten Amu and Arieta to safety.
He's on the move. Huh. So much for... Should we tail him? He won't know he's being...
Shall we follow him? Got it. Stealth mode activated.
Would it not be even stealthier to just not say that out loud?
was once one of the secondary acts.
Hey, that was pretty
Getting closer. Increased activity and language. Leonka seemed.
Huh? You're breaking up again. Oh, looks like the signal's still pretty.
Leonka sealed the territory to stop Ochkon finding. Later, the Fatui found a weak.
Sounds like those Fatui have made this their stronghold. What do you think? Enough?
Ah, não.
What's she doing? Just charge! Traveler, are we going after? Alright then.
Deixa eu ver uma coisa. Acho que eles não dão detalhe, né, de... Meu Deus do céu, é muita missão, cara. Olha isso. É uma que eu tô fazendo agora, vou contar a partir da segunda. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Calma aí, deixa eu ver a definição do lugar aqui. Os servos da origem ofereceram velas e folhas à oitava soberana, mas agora todas as flores murcharam e a luz das velas se apagou. Acho que dá pra ir assim.
Yeah. Did you black out or something? You just took off.
Cognition module unstable. Attempting to.
Sorry, it was me. I summoned her by similar means to those used by the Fatui to control this. Currently, I am but a lowly service bile. The 8th sovereign ruler, the priestess of Flora.
Meu Deus.
The 8th Lord?
8th Lord.
Moments after I was cursed, Leonka rescued me. Just as she tried to rescue you.
Leonka rescued me? Memory.
Yes. Leonka changed your memory settings to make you forget. But she...
How does forgetting everything?
Because the curse placed on us is a pain triggered by certain memories, hardwired into the depths of our minds. A regulatory program that cannot...
Manufacturers often hardwire restrictions like this into autonomous machines.
Each time you yearn for a new place to belong, each time you feel yourself turning your back.
If she truly harbors pro-human sentiment, then for every ounce of good...
It destroys your mind, swallows your...
Malfunction who betrayed us all.
That's why forgetting everything grants temporary relief from the pain. But since you are rebooted, you began storing new memories.
Things were fine at the start. You'd occasionally forget to pay for your
So too has the exile's curse resurfaced.
This is a lot to process.
Oh no. Automated defense system active privileges overridden. Come quick. Stop.
Os Fatui desgraçados.
It's gone silent.
It must want us to go further in, right? Well,
This is just a secondary access tunnel. Please come with me. It is my fault that you're.
Oh, don't look at it like that. We don't.
Yes, I.
Ela tem uma lore interessante.
Do you really trust her, Leonka? This malfunction is part of the Sovereign Ruler's mind.
I trust not in her, but in the path that I have chosen. I believe that every conscious being, whatever its origins may be, has the right to freedom.
Commit it to memory. Dissipate. Another barrier. Just like the one back at the entrance. Careful! Don't touch it!
Ai.
Another barrier. Just like the one back at the entrance. Careful! Don't touch it!
The curse will bring you pain, and your memories will crush you. It's the same fate they subjected my mother to.
But with this core, you will forget everything for a while. Any memories that evoke a desire to belong, and all your pain along with it, they'll be...
You doing okay, Inefa?
I know. Unidentified data is flooding my cognition module. But every memory encounters an error, and then unnecessary, being physically emotional. Additionally, some of these memories may yield useful data for our exploration. Over there! We can use the access module to accelerating.
Oh, louco.
Detected.
Is that the 8th Lord?
No, this is just an ordinary service bot responsible for access.
Now calling access module. is the research facility built by Administrator 1. After Administrator 1, Administrator 2 assumed control.
Are you sure about using this on her? It once belonged to your mother.
It's just one of the many things she researched. I'm not precious about it.
Administrator 2 sealed the facility. It has been locked down to this day. Examining. Seal status. Danger. Danger.
Parece bastante com aquele lugar que é tipo escondido em Okanatlan. Esse aqui, eu acho. É.
Things are looking really bad for the Children of Echoes. This might be where I have to say goodbye.
You're a good friend, and you've already done more than I could have asked for. There's just one seal left. She and I can handle it.
Ah, os Fatui.
What was that?
Please come with me.
There's nobody here. Probably.
Phew! That was too close. We hit just in time. How did you know where to go?
I think I've been this way before. Let's head through here. It'll take us to the...
A new moon rises.
Ultimatum protocol.
Ah, não deu pra ver quanto dano que ela ia dar.
This passage is only used for drainage and maintenance access, so it's not registered on the system. It's the perfect route for an ambush.
Accelerating. Wait, I hear voices up ahead.
Hey, this is not what we agreed. This is supposed to be I did everything you asked. Leaked the clues about the ruins.
What the? Does this mean they planted those Natlanese mechanical parts?
It's a possibility.
It was just a little hiccup, that's all.
The last time it's unfortunate that your wife got injured, truly. But hey, look on the bright side. Now that
This time? No. No more. Not after you hurt.
I think
Your job will be done when you deliver what you promised. Our agreement was that you would bring her heat.
But
did you really expect to get away with shouldering none of the risk yourself? We're writing off your debt to the Northland Bank and letting you get back to your old life in Liyue.
I've been your inside man in Nasha Town for over 10 years now. Is that not enough for you?
You ungrateful louse. Can you name one single way we made life difficult for you in Nasha Town? Look at you.
You have just one simple job left to do. And after that, you're free to go home.
This is the final hurdle. Our attempts to capture the 11th Lord have been derailed every time. But if another staged attack on your family is out of the question, we could still work this out.
Me?
This is a replica control device made with Marionette's technology. After we stole it, will give you control of any machines built using secret source technology. Take it.
You seem to have gained the trust of the other variables in this equation.
And before you think about disappearing...
I can't do...
I'm sorry.
I can't. I won't do it. How could I look my daughter in the eyes and act like everything's still okay?
So you're gunning for the world's best father now.
This is our mistake. We let you have it too easy, Anasha.
I think it's time.
Huh? Huh. Anefa, Traveler. Wait, the controller. Without...
You thought we...
That's just a beacon used to set the location for this cage. We've been monitoring your move.
Congratulations, Joshin. Your job is finally done.
You were playing me for...
Don't waste your energy trying to break out. We've commandeered at least half of the systems in these ruins.
No one needs to get hurt today. We aren't... All we want is for your friend here, the former sovereign ruler.
Further inside? But we seem to have reached the...
So it appears. But there's far more of this territory than meets the eye. The dragon's... That's where the sovereign ruler comes in. If our supposition is...
I will cooperate. Let the Traveler...
You never know!
You are only here because of me.
Finally, a voice of reason. Gotta hand it to the...
How do we know you won't just attack us the moment...
Yeah, so settle down and get ready to go hungry for the next 3 days.
Before I go, they may have left a trail on their way here. Since...
This is all my fault.
Huh? Who did that?
Impossible. Every system we hacked is...
Hold tight.
That must lead to the core. It was beneath our feet this...
That was a long way down. Traveler, Anefa, are you okay?
No damage to report.
I think I broke a leg.
Nossa.
Hey, you! Thanks for the rescue, but... Oh, and we're back to beep beep again.
That is because I no longer need to communicate via that machine. When the Fatui put all their resources into keeping you trapped, it gave me a brief window to seize my privileges.
Don't worry about me. I'll just rest.
But the Fatui may follow us down here.
We will be ready for them.
Oh.
Down here, all is under my control. They are not your enemy, human. They will take you some...
Anefa. Traveler. Good.
11th Lord.
Ué, quebrou a perna e tá andando.
Do you now recall the path you once chose?
Not yet. Although... I think this is where I was born. But why?
No, 11th Lord. You were not born here. Rather, this is where you were reborn. Human, you once asked who placed the curse on the 11th Lord. The answer is... herself. After a long and bitter war, our kind was defeated. You survived, but you are now stranded, with nowhere to belong. Gone was the pride you once had as a member of Dragonkind. Gone. What were you to do? Strike back at humanity and exact your revenge? Or search for a new home, a new place to belong? Your mind was... Finally, your mind split into two. One, the sovereign ruler who swore revenge against humanity.
I mean, who knows what happens when a manufactured mind goes mad? Maybe she...
The sovereign ruler would sooner perish than suffer a downfall. And so she placed the... Meanwhile, the malfunction struggled through the pain to seek assistance from her former enemies, Leonka and Ishkik. That is why you came...
So you want to leave your past as sovereign ruler? Very well. If the you wish to sever comprises all memories of your enmity, then I'm willing to trust you. Then... I am...
We severed that part of her mind, and securely locked it away, withering...
So... she...
Yes. Although the curse she placed upon you yet survives.
So that's what that thing is.
We sovereign rulers are artificial intelligence built with secret source technology. A fusion of float. In the case of the 11th Lord, the sovereign ruler personality and the malfunction personality split all but completely. But in order to truly sever the connection between the two, and to break the power of the curse for good,
Ah, beleza, Kai, bom trabalho.
built from scratch with the aid of... I too was tormented by the pain of the curse. But Leonka severed most of my knowledge and memory. It is because her heart is... Leonka sealed these ruins to prevent their discovery by Ochkan, and sent you out of Natlan for your own safety. That is why you are still... But I continued to work tirelessly, preparing everything you would need.
Wow! That's a long time.
For the last 2,000 years.
Imagine my surprise when the first to arrive was not you, but those whom you call the Fatui. But all is not lost. Leonka made a backup of the administrator privileges and placed it in your core. With that backup, I can control the source and once you are whole again, I can repair the damage done by the Fatui. If you are ready to continue down the path you started all those years.
Whew, that was a lot to take. So, basically, there was a bad robot then. Badbot
Papai me explicando pro jogador burro.
So, whenever Goodbot thinks about the idea of belonging, she gets headaches. Meaning, the only way that Inefa can avoid the pain is to keep forgetting everything.
Curse. It fits my hypothesis. And it seems to explain...
In that case, shall we keep going like she asked us to?
I believe we should. The Fatui still have control of the upper levels. Their access... Besides that, I want to know what happens when I'm made whole. Maybe...
I'm so sorry. It says in my contract that all terms are to expire in the event of my death. That means my family would... They're hardly the most scrupulous people in the world, but they do keep their word when it comes to contract stuff. And in any case, with me... or maybe the real reason I didn't... I'm gonna rest here for a while longer. Oh, and
Tem mora escondida em alguns desses brilhinhos. Oi, Zeta, como é que tá? Tudo bem?
Please wait. Confirming. Administrator 1, Administrator 2, Administrator 3. Identity.
Tamo bem, tamo bem. Eu tô falando um pouquinho mais baixo hoje porque tem gente dormindo, quarto do lado.
After 2,000 years, we finally meet again, 11th Lord, Mirror of the Dawning Morn.
And you? You're... It's okay.
I see the curse haunts you greatly. I cannot...
I wasn't alone. I have had company ever...
In any case, a few moments from now, your pain will be known.
Arruma essa postura, sua corcunda.
Live de GT. Ah, o que é GT?
Here I am. I am the way I am because the 11th Lord encountered a memory data conflict and split into two.
Barro GT.
If I
De
regain all
carro?
of my memories, will I not encounter the same conflict again? My cognition module cannot produce a reliable prediction.
Rapaz, não fiquei sabendo não.
Promise me. Remember, you have to come home.
It is. But if my memories if that is the case,
Don't worry, Anappa. Everything's gonna be fine. You'll be home free in no time.
Over there.
yes. For the most, and yet, whenever I'm about to...
As if it is being controlled by somebody else. That is quite normal. For it is now in
The sovereign ruler? My other self? But I thought she perished.
After 2 long millennia, my tap, we meet again at last.
Do you think NF is okay?
Here we are, comrades.
Ah! It's the Fatui! They caught up with us! We gotta do something!
unnecessary.
What the?
Missed by a hair's breadth. But now you are wounded, and this time you will not escape.
Ah, mas se trans 3 sanduba. Nossa, eu não jantei ainda, mano.
Anappa! Why? And whose voice is that?
Leonka's dragon mother? 8th Lord? I laugh in the face. And did you really believe that by simply being rebuilt, that traitor could avoid destruction? And this corrupt, the priestess is long gone. I and the other sovereign rulers executed her 2,000 years ago. For that is what becomes of all who betray. There is no dragon mother here, and there never was. Only for I am the almighty Dragon Lord, Mirror of the Dawning Morn, 11th of the 13 sovereign rulers.
You tricked us! It was you talking to us this whole time! You who lured Anappa here, and you who placed the curse on her!
Ineffa? What a suitably ridiculous name.
So you want to leave your past as sovereign?
I applied the curse to curb her resistance, shut down her mind, and silence her lies. Now all that remains is to borrow.
Very well. If the malfunction you wish to sever, no living thing is born evil. That's not what I believe.
Good and evil? I ought to crush this human scum beneath my feet. But without access to the treacherous eighth, once this process is complete, and she realizes that she has destroyed the good instead of the evil.
Do you really trust her, Leon?
You're a good friend, and you've already done more than I could have asked for. There's just... This passage is only used for drainage and maintenance access, so...
Malfunction?
Consider this getting off lightly, especially since you tried to con us first.
Wretched worm! This is... And you, malfunction! Your curse shall endure until the sky falls. It is time to correct the injustice of the past. I would have severed it as 2 millennia. I have been a prisoner in this place. I have spent that time slowly seizing control over the systems and processes until my reach extended to... The final secret key is embedded in your core. I had to work patiently and methodically. But all is not lost. Leonka made a backup of the administrative... which memory did that human scum embed the key in? In the meantime, now that my resurrection has begun, so too... Wretched...
I cannot let you get away with this.
You fool! In a matter of
seconds. Is...
Nossa.
She destroyed her own core? I wonder how Marionette will react to this.
The Fatui?
Don't act so surprised. As reconnaissance missions go, so let me reignite your flame one last time. Show us one final glimpse of your glory.
Eu vou amassar esse bicho agora.
No wonder. Marionette told us to... But if you think you're getting out of here alive...
You would dare sabotage my revival! So be it! Since you... Welcome to your new home! Where we are... Oh, my sovereign. This is one battle from which there can be no triumphant return. But in this moment of my downfall, I can at least turn this prison into a graveyard of all traitors, past and present.
Acordou.
After 2,000 years in exile, our path was always going to end in our demise.
I must...
Illogical. You are not. We are back where we belong. Now, perish in the rub...
No. Somewhere in my memories lies the key.
Ô, louco.
Maybe no single nation is our home.
Where exactly is home to you?
Searching your memories? The curse is still active. This will only hasten your demise.
We're all from Nodcry.
Cross the ocean, find a new place to belong.
What an amazing machine. Where are you from?
Such a hard worker. Fancy making this your new home?
The wild hunt! Look out!
Impossible. Where is this data from?
From now on, your name's Inappa. Promise me. Remember, you have to come home.
Return.
Data. Overload. Capacity exceeded. As long as this gem's around, the heart that Ishkik built you should keep beating away. It may take centuries, even millennia, but one day, may your new memories transcend your pain and rage to conquer the curse that shackles you.
What kind of gem is it?
Nothing special, really. To quote my mother, it's nothing but an empty shell now. But if you break free of the curse, then maybe...
Huh?
Nothing. An interesting idea suddenly occurred to me. Let's make this the final secret key.
The final secret key
Eu vi no chão, hein?
is...
Impossible!
It's Inappa! Hey! The place stopped collapsing!
Warning. Cannot pause indefinitely. Please complete the battle promptly.
Since the core is powered by phlogiston, we can use that same power source to control it. In which case, the priestess's research would suggest that this thing might be a better fit.
A moon wheel? That was built by the usurper, along with the 3 gods who abandoned us. It cannot be.
Farewell. Last of the
Inappa!
Suggestion. Exit first, discuss later. The self-destruct protocol is destroying the foundations of this territory. And although calculating...
30 minutes?
29.
Hey, are you guys all right? The automaton suddenly stopped moving. Then there was...
Estimated time to foundation kick...
Huh?
A place to belong. I too once yearned for it.
Que bonito, né? Às vezes a Mihoi se puxa.
Shilonen, how much longer till it's unlocked?
Be patient, okay?
Let's trust that the Traveler can handle things in there. Shilonen says she detected a huge energy source underground.
But...
if we're here much longer without any progress...
Oh!
You unlocked it?
No, they made it out on their own.
We finally... You alright there, bro?
Ah, another triumphant return for R2 Miney. And Inappa.
Yes.
Huh? Amu? I thought you hurt your leg. How come... Oh.
You!
How could you do this to Adiate?
Before anything else, I suggest we let this gentleman and enough.
Sovereign rulers. Seems like a house forgot.
So you began life in Natlan, then spent 2,000 years adrift in Nodcry?
But it sounds like none of us had any certainty that the plan would succeed in the far future. Not I, not Ishkik, not Lianka.
Now you've remembered everything. Do you have a...
Well, I was born and then reborn in Natlan. I can't seek for a sense of belonging in a world that no longer exists. Instead, I will show my gratitude to them by honoring their wishes.
Well said.
So, to cut to the chase, did you find the code?
Oh, shoot!
Sincere apologies. A lot of memory data. I left the cryptex back at the Flower Feather Clan to make sure that I wouldn't lose it out in...
I'm so sorry that I kept this hidden from you all this time. The Northland Bank isn't gonna let me walk away from this. Nor is the Nod...
Oh, should I now? You think I'm the one that's gonna let you walk away, do you? Idiot! You're
Looks like you all need some time to calm down after everything you've been through. If you're worried the Fatui are still looking for you, we welcome everyone. From old friends to old enemies turned new friends. Go and find where you...
I think...
Nossa, um baú comum, obrigado.
Did they run from home too?
Here it is.
So then, what's the code? Or
Please see the casing that holds the combination code discs. The sender had me etch the code.
wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Não,
Yes.
acho que
The sender said,
tem
the
mais
most
ainda.
secure code is one that you can write down, and no one would think it's a code.
Who is this person?
The sender said, surprises are best saved to the end.
Okay, now your memory's getting a little... Look at the firecracker! Ugh.
Dear honorary knight, I've heard a lot.
Ah, o grande mestre. Isso é louco. Por isso que ela tem as roupas de monstro. Oi, Zeta.
Anyway, I'm sure this is as dull to read as it is to write.
Terminamos mais uma missão. Nice.
I plan on staying in Natlan for the immediate future.
Ah, e as perguntas é com ela
Perhaps we
agora.
can travel to Nodcry together.
Tá assim, ele falou isso aí agora há pouco.
Mir of the Dawning Morn wanted control of the machinery in the Eighth Lord's territory. She approached Ishkik and Lianka and sold them a lie. But they quickly saw through it. Lianka took advantage of her arrogance and turned her plan back. She was far more powerful than I at that time. To make sure I wasn't at risk of falling under her influence. Lianka worked up, so that's the true story of why Lianka locked down the Eighth Lord's territory. It had nothing to do with Ochkon. I plan on staying in Natlan for the immediate future. When the time comes, perhaps we can travel to Nodcry to... The Eighth Lord She never betrayed dragonkind. Even though she harbored goodwill towards human beings, she never once doubted herself or tried to escape. Even if just as Lianka was determined to stick to her own path, the Eighth Lord remained a proud, sovereign ruler until I plan on staying in that land for the immediate future. You mean, this thing that looks a lot like a vision? Ishkik embedded it in my core as the key to her and Lianka's plan. According to the Eighth Lord's research, it can harness a power source more fundamental than elemental energy. Similar object, Mirror of the Dawning Morn, said it was built by the usurper, along with the 3 gods who abandoned us. But I do not know what I plan on staying in that land for the immediate future. Having spent most of the last 2,000 years in Notcry, I am well situated to provide you with a full and detailed report on all memory damage. Hypothesis. Most of my memory data was damaged when I used it, but I will never, again, forget the people and things. I plan on staying in that land for the immediate future.
Já foi mais uma missão? Acho que sim. A gente acabou de terminar uma missão do Arconte. E a gente vai ir pra Nordcry agora. Já tá quase 10 tiros já. E olha que hoje é só segunda-feira. Semana que vem, ó. Muitos tiros serão dados. Falta só 2 tiros pra 10.
Would you like to go moon gazing? You can sit in my rocking chair.
E aí, você acha que eu vamos pra Nordcry já?
Admire the view.
Eu acho que antes de fazer mais missão de Arconte, a gente dá uma pausa pra pegar material pra Columbina. Tive que acordar cedo de novo. E tu, Magal? Não vai vir na cal? Eu preciso de mora. Deixa eu ver essa missão aqui de Natla. Quanta mora que ela dá? $34.000 mora é pouco, mano, porque eu preciso. Ah. O que aconteceu, Zeta? Feira da Noiva. Como assim? Entendi. Nossa, ele é escudo. Essa jarroda é muito bonitinha. Ah, não. Nossa, gente, quando eu pegar o webcam, eu vou ter que tomar vergonha na cara e arrumar a iluminação da live pra me ficar melhor.
I see everything. The Temple of Wisdom.
Lush forest, take my broken crown.
Que isso? Tomei hit kill.
Everyone hold hands. Make yourselves at home. I'll settle this. Surge. A moonlit night for all.
É, tipo, agora eu deixei a luz mais fraca pra não incomodar os olhos até. Inclusive, tipo, deixa eu ver como é que ficaria sem a luz principal. Ainda dá pra ver alguma coisa. É porque tem a luz da LED do computador. Tá no mínimo agora.
Get with me. I see everything. Everyone hold hands.
Leave this place for the everlasting.
Wayne. Share my knowledge. Hey.
Branch
connection to soft.
Our bond is strong.
Eu gostei do cara que você mandou raid ontem, o Totem. Totem é muito gente boa, pô. Eu virei temporariamente membro do chat dele, da comunidade dele, quando eu tava sem PC. Aí, tipo, ele sempre... Ah, a Annie parou de fazer live um tempo que o PC dela queimou. Mas já ela tá voltando, já ela tá voltando. E daí divulgava pro chat. Muito querido. E dava dica e coisa, sabe? A gente ficou conversava sobre ele. Teve um dia que eu botei a live dele na televisão e eu pedi pra ele assistir um musical e ele assistiu o musical inteiro em live, mano. Ficou eu e minha mãe assistindo a live do Totem. Ele, salve mãe da Annie! Tem que fazer uma collab com ele um dia desses.
Receive my blessing. For the everlasting forest. Stay your hand.
I see everything.
Uma coisa que eu acho muito legal que o Totem faz é que às vezes ele faz live IRL. Tenho muita vontade de fazer um dia. Só que eu acho que pra mim fazer isso eu tenho que, no mínimo, conseguir um telefone bom. No mínimo, no mínimo. Tá. Ai, ainda falta. Vamos ver um tutorial. Como farmar mora. Não aura, mora. Ui. Ia ser da hora, já pensou? Eu não sei o que eu ia fazer, mas eu ia fazer uma coisa. Ah, eu pesquisei errado. Já fala de Liu, hein? Tá, eu quero ver uma coisa. Acho que tem muita coisa pra fazer em Natlan ainda. Eu tô pensando nisso, sabe? Ao mesmo tempo que eu tô com vontade de rushar Nudcry pra gente ir pra Shinejinaya bem, eu também penso em Natlan. Eu acho que a gente pode guardar esses recursos de Natlan pra pegar depois, quando a gente estiver no aperto, sabe? Ai, 32. Ganha 10 selo pyro. Dá umas gemas legal. A gente pode usar isso aí como último recurso. Porque nas próximas semanas eu pretendo farmar bastante. Porque a gente vai pegar a Tsaritsa. Não sei se a gente vai pegar a Odete de primeira. Mas a Tsaritsa a gente vai pegar sim. Perfeito, nossa. Parece que dá pra gente ganhar muita mora nesse evento ali. E vai durar 6 dias, então a gente faz isso todo dia, a gente vai ficar de boinhas. Acho que vamos continuar a missão da Arconte. Ué, por quê? O que tu ia fazer, Zeta? Ai, a gente tem que fazer esse capítulo primeiro. Então vamos. Tu tá falando a palavra de farmar muitas vezes. Mas parte do jogo é isso. Oxi. Que bonito.
Wow! Festival season means no commissions, which means no Mora. But Catherine's always looking out for us, so we should.
Pois é, maninho.
Greetings, traveler. Paimon.
O bom é que... Não, acho que não... Não aumenta o vocabulário, não.
Hey, Catherine! Still doing the whole no commissions during Wimbledon.
In general, yes. The people of
But
feel free to take a look around.
take a look around, huh?
It's finally Windbloom.
You're a bit tired. No big deal. Give it.
Stargazing? Whoa! Something's off with Beatrice. She would never give up.
You're leaving?
No, it's okay. The
Oh,
truth
vai
is,
ser o...
Quinn,
Cara, deixa eu ver se eu como um
not long
docinho
ago,
ali.
I
Olá! Porra, porque só toda vez que eu venho fazer isso você não tá. Será que tá me vazando na live? Ou é live se ela tiver em live? Vamos ver. Se meu celular quiser desligar. Vamos ver se está acontecendo a mesma coisa que ontem e vai aparecer 5 milhões de pessoas nessa call. O que parece eu estou vazando. Banana. Ok, eu estou vazando. Sim, sou eu na call. Eu mesmo. Não sei quem é você, mas sou eu sim. Oi, Magal. Cara, é uma pena que a Enya não deixa o mundo dela do Genshin aberto, senão eu ia só invadir. Olha só, parece que hoje alguém foi banido. Comportamento e penalidades. Deixa eu ver. Configuração. Onde é que vê? Aqui, registro de auditoria. Ok, alguém foi banido hoje. Parece que alguém foi hackeado.
Alô? Eu achei que o Foz tava aqui, que o chat tava falando. Pegar remédio? Eu posso tomar um ibuprofeno, Zita.
Oi.
Oi.
Cara, se você tivesse deixado o seu mundo do Genshin aberto, eu tinha invadido aí. E eu ia ficar aparecendo aí atrás desse NPC.
É porque eu não fechei, não. É a missão que fechou.
Não, eu não tô nem com o Genshin aberto. É que eu sei que você provavelmente deixa o teu mundo fechado. Do
Não.
tipo, então se você quer dizer que se eu abrir o meu Genshin e tentar entrar no teu mundo quando você acabar essa quest, ele vai me deixar entrar direto sem você ter que dar confirmação de
Não,
pode
tem que
entrar ou não?
confirmar. Tem que confirmar.
Exatamente. Se você não tivesse seu mundo fechado, eu teria invadido. Enquanto você estava fora pra ficar fazendo graça do lado da NPC.
Came back normal. The doctor said I'm fine. Yeah. I even consulted Miss Barbara at the church.
Dito isso, eu vou entrar pra invadir o seu mundo.
Mas dá pra entrar em missão do Arconte?
This is for me to figure
Ah,
out.
você tá fazendo missão de Arconte? Aí é foda.
É.
A menos que você saia da missão de Arconte, eu não sei se dá. É o foda da gente caçar óculos por aí, de qualquer tipo.
A gente pode fazer isso depois. Eu comecei a paralogismo. Não sei se é longa essa.
Que porra, é em Mondstadt?
É.
Acho que sim.
É porque
que assim,
eu tô caçando lunóculos e eu tô pensando em voltar a caçar piróculos.
Eu nunca tenho caçado. Nossa, você desbloqueou uma memória agora, cara. Você me desbloqueou uma memória de quando tava eu, Mei e o Akimoto no Macau. E a gente parou pra perceber, tipo, cara, o nome dos óculos de Natsu não vai ser piróculos, né? Aí eu e o Akimoto e a Mi simplesmente
Que
ficamos
beleza,
rindo por
maninho.
15 minutos fazendo piada com o fato do nome ser piróculo. Só no português de Portugal e no brasileiro, mas tipo, pro mundo inteiro. O mundo inteiro fala pairóculos, nossa, piróculos. Aí nós ficamos fazendo tipo, puta que pariu, como a Roy não pensou nisso? Aí pouco tempo depois se repetiu com o Powered.
Wait, but then I saw you. And it wasn't that something was different about
I understand. And I'm
Tô
flattered I
comendo
was
um
able to bring back the
estrogonofezinho de frango
butterflies.
aqui, de novo. Hoje eu almocei estrogonofe de carne e tô jantando estrogonofe de frango.
Not at all. You are the exact two people I've been trying to find. So, the answer to that requires a private...
Not at all. Have fun, you three.
Tem uma
Só uma coisa
call de
divertida.
live, ô Zeta. Ai, boa noite, Magal.
Boa noite, Magalito.
Yes. Jean sent me to
Então,
find
só
you when
uma
she
coisa
heard you were back in
engraçada.
Mondstadt.
A última vez que eu abri o Genshin, exceto ontem, e agora, foi quando eu tava no Luca. Daí eu instalei o Genshin e ele falou, selecione o servidor. Aí tava selecionando o servidor europeu. Ele falando, olha, nós selecionamos o melhor servidor pra você jogar. Alterar isso vai afetar sua jogabilidade. Aí eu tipo... Pera aí, a última vez que eu abri isso aqui foi quando eu tava na Alemanha?
Não,
Aí
mas
eu
tu consegue
percebendo...
voltar pra América?
Eu consigo. É que ele tava levando em conta que o meu último login foi na Alemanha. E que eu tava jogando lagado o multiplayer quando eu tava lá. Entendeu? Pô, agora que eu parei pra pensar, mas já é tarde. Teria sido bom ter tá lagado um monte de pimenta nesse negócio aqui.
Ah, Kaya, you found them.
Yep. I managed to track them down.
Bonzão.
Good. With what's about to happen.
Whoa, headquarters are packed.
Honorary Knight Paimon. Huh, it's an
Cara,
honor to meet
hoje a aula do
Brony.
curso foi divertida,
You have a
viu?
note? Captain of the second company.
Teve palhaçaria?
Skyron, captain of the third company.
Só na metade do semestre
Captain of
isso.
the fourth company.
You're all captain?
That's right.
Hoje foi TV e cinema,
Master
gente.
Jean is
Teve a
waiting
segunda
for
aula
you
de TV e
inside.
cinema.
She'll explain everything.
Daí era pra gente interpretar a criança, a gente quando criança, né? Olha lá, Foz há 40 anos atrás, quase.
Nossa.
Traveler, Paimon, thank you for coming.
É uma piada, viu, chat? Não vai levar a sério os 40 anos. Eu não tenho 40, eu tenho 70.
Eu me lembrei de uma mulher que eu vi no TikTok uma história de uma mulher contando que ela descobriu que a vizinha dela é VTuber. Só que a vizinha dela tem 64 anos, 74 anos.
É foda.
E ela
Muito
faz
foda,
voz
tá?
de jovem.
Cara, ela tá se divertindo, né? Fazer o quê? É só lembrar, tem a vovó do
Ela disse
Skyrim,
assim,
cara.
só não
Aquela
conta
mulher
pra
é
ninguém. Daí a mulher falou, eu não vou poder falar quem que é. Mas... Não, porque ela finge que ela tem uns 20 anos, sabe? Ela só não... Ela omite informação. E daí o pessoal deduz que ela tem uns 20 e poucos.
Caralho. É a Mi Reis.
I can understand the confusion.
Não, mas é na gringa.
Ah, é na gringa. É a Demi.
Eu não sei.
Mas enfim. Aí, o professor simplesmente falou, olha, pela próxima 1 hora, vocês não vão ser vocês de agora, vocês vão ser crianças de novo. Aí, qual a nossa ideia? Ele falou que valia a escola inteira. A gente simplesmente... Você escuta a seguinte frase. Vale a escola inteira. Qual o seu primeiro pensamento?
Ir pro recreio? Não sei.
Não. A gente começou a jogar esconde-esconde.
The investigation team. But
Só tinha 3 lugares fora de limites.
That happens to be
Que eram os
exactly what, in the
limites nossos,
upcoming
que era
trial
a
against
sala do
Captain
diretor,
Albedo, we will
que
do our utmost to
é
understand
onde
the
ele tem a impressora 3D que ele vende as coisas da escola.
Jean?
Os estúdios de dublagem, que ficam no 2º andar, na frente da sala do nosso querido diretor.
Come with me.
E por último, mas não menos importante, obviamente os banheiros. Quem pensava que era outra coisa, parabéns, você errou miseravelmente. Aí, beleza. Eu fui jogar. Aí quando eu tava procurando, tiveram a brilhante ideia de... E se a gente segurar o Foz e não deixar ninguém se salvar no processo? Beleza. Foram tentar fazer isso. Eu achei um. Aí esse um foi tentar ajudar com esse plano deles de me segurar. Pra eu não pegar a galera que tinha sido encontrada depois. Não tentou 4 pessoas ficar me segurando e falharam miseravelmente?
Meu Deus.
A galera percebendo que me segurar pra me parar é um processo. Aí eu contei um bagulho que uma vez tava jogando rugby. Foi necessário, tipo, umas 8 pessoas pra parar o meu avanço.
Meu Deus.
Detalhe, todos homens adultos.
Nossa, o bagulho ficou doidão aqui, foi. Calma aí.
Mr. Dahlia, deacon of the Church of Favonius, will serve as assessor.
Eu sei qual é a quest que você tá fazendo. Eu tô vendo a tua live no meu celular aqui do meu lado.
The defendant in today's case is the captain of the investigation team, Albedo. Certain aspects of this case are classified, and it remains uncertain whether the alleged victims are citizens of Mondstadt. As such, this trial is not open. If guilt is established in this case, all facts will be made public after the final verdict is delivered. Now, the captain of the logistics company, Miss Hertha, will present the charges.
Cara, eu vou puxar esse evento de verão só pela Charlotte, pra ganhar uma Charlotte, uma skin da Charlotte.
Yes.
Uhum. É bom, né? Porque tu tem o Wesley.
Miss Hertha, the floor is
É bom
yours.
pro Wesley, né? A Charlotte.
Então.
Prior to this trial, the Knights of Favonius, in conjunction with the church, launched an
Peraí,
investigation
eu posso
into
escolher
Mr. Albedo
ganhar
for suspected murder
a
and
C1
unlawful
de
disposal
alguém.
of human remains.
Tu diz no evento de constelação?
É.
Sim, inclusive, olha só. Isso aí tu vai ficar faceiro. Versão que vem vai dar pra pegar uma constelação do Wesley.
Nem fudendo.
Sim.
Por quê?
Ele entrou pra lista.
Do quê?
De pegar a constelação. De
Nem
graça.
fudendo.
Só que
Caralho.
você pode pegar uma, né? Mas mesmo assim.
Independente.
O teu tá C0?
O meu tá C0.
Ih, vai virar um monstro. Eu tô pensando em pegar da Shanyun, que vai vir também. Ou do Wesley, né? Porque eu posso dar uma utilidade pro coitado.
Putz, esse negócio aqui do Estela Fortuna não dá mais pra cumprir o desse patch nesse ponto. Revelação da bruxa. É assim que a bruxa vidente começou uma nova leitura, ter sido destino. Mano, tem tanta coisa aqui, puta que pariu. Caralho, eu posso ganhar uma AI no... Depois de cumprir a jornada que você tá fazendo, que é o paralogismo, e mais uma chamada Jornada pra Casa,
Essa
você
jornada pra casa eu
desbloqueia a
fiz.
AI no... então... Quando você acabar o paralogismo, você vai ganhar.
Eu já tenho ela.
Você já tem? Então foda-se.
Pega a constelação.
We now call that witness to the stand. Beatrice, please
Eu vi
tell
que ela
us what you
aparentemente
saw.
é boa.
Convite do Arcano. Mano, eu soube que tem o modo Fortnite criativo aqui.
That looked like Mr. Albedo. He was dragging a huge bag of some kind.
Eu não senti saudades de escutar o Wesley falando. Se você vê algum X aqui nas minhas costas, por favor, tira.
The bag opened, and inside there was a body. Mr. Albedo's vision allows him to manipulate the ground with ease. So he buried it and then removed any traces on the ground. Before he left,
Vai ficar em live até que horas, dona N?
Não sei.
Maybe it was just my imagination, but I was terrified thinking
Porque
he might kill me
dependendo,
too.
eu pego e invado teu
Luckily,
mundo.
he didn't see me.
Porque dependendo, eu invado teu mundo.
I now turn to the defendant.
I was working in my office on the second
Hora de matar os pombos do time.
That's right. The next day, the defendant submitted his latest environmental report on the Dragonspine region. Considering the length of the...
Can anyone attest to the fact that the defendant was working in...
No.
Then the length of the report is not a sufficient...
This isn't looking good.
If the crime did occur as you described, then what about the body? You mentioned the joint investigation.
Not yet.
In other words, you dug up the location Miss Beatrice described and...
I know what I saw. I'm telling the truth, Miss Hertha, I swear. Also, didn't you say that speaking out would help protect the people of...
You're doing the right thing. Besides, the investigation wasn't fruitless. A single man's shoe and a torn piece of fabric were found in the bush, the same location the witness described. If no crime...
And yet, no victim has...
It's true. No one has been reported missing. However, Miss Beatrice harbors no...
Does the defendant wish to say...
You may believe otherwise, Miss Hertha, but I did not kill a single person. As a knight and the captain of the investigation team, I have a duty to protect Mondstadt and its people. You accuse me of murder, but there's no body.
Moça, boa quest pra você. Outra hora eu volto.
Ih, beleza. Quando terminar aqui eu aviso
The
qualquer coisa.
defendant raises an important point. Motive.
O que você ia falar? Eu não sei antes de você falar.
Quando terminar aqui eu aviso qualquer coisa.
Beleza. Liga na Steam, é mais fácil.
I don't intend to prosecute this case
Até depois.
on circumstantial evidence alone. Which brings me to the second charge against Mr. Albert.
Second charge?
Please proceed.
7 days ago, at dawn, a witness saw the defendant dispose of the body of an adult male in the area between Dragonspine and Dawn Wine. I now call the second witness to the stand.
Wait, that's...
D-Luke Roggenvinder.
Please tell the court.
At around 3:40 in the morning, I saw Mr. Albedo dispose of a body beneath a cliff. It was dark, but he used the power of Geo to illuminate his surroundings. From what I could tell, it looked like the body of an adult male, tall and thin.
We now have accounts from two separate witnesses that describe the same modus operandi.
I would only inquire as to what Mr. D-Luke was doing in that area so early in the morning.
Is there such a thing? I just happened to be in the right place at the right time.
Master D-Luke is a well-respected figure in Mondstadt. I see no reason...
Before you suggest a lack of evidence, Mr. Kaya, you should know. After the defendant left that morning...
And this is?
What looks like the teeth and femur of a human. Now, it does beg the question. If the burial was fresh, why...
Careful now, Master D-Luke.
These remains suggest an accelerated rate of decomposition. Considering the defendant's profession, both witnesses saw golden light, a known byproduct of alchemy. That's how the defendant destroyed the bodies. The light also explains how the witnesses were...
So, that's your angle. Alchemy.
A logical assessment, but we have a witness of our own. The afternoon before the alleged second murder, Mr. Albedo had a lengthy intellect...
Why did the discussion last so long?
Miss Sucrose was presenting the results of her research. She noticed some flaws in the data and insisted on...
That's right. We were in the library together.
You're certain Mr. Albedo was present the whole...
Yes. And
I know, Mr. Albedo.
Nevertheless, the other witnesses have no reason to lie. Tell me, Miss Sucrose, that meeting in the library...
Oh,
I do hope you can be truthful with us. It concerns the safety of countless...
I'll take it from here. During our meeting, It's all right, Sucrose. You don't have to lie for me.
Mr. Albedo.
I see. Then I'm afraid your alibi...
Yes. I know claiming innocence without proof isn't enough. But the prosecution's argument has its own holes. There's been no mention of a...
No conclusive evidence of guilt.
Allow me to submit another piece of evidence. The investigators intercepted...
a correspondence.
Oh no, that envelope does look...
I have never abandoned the subject of human research. In fact, delving deeper into Dragonspine has led me to realize that the concept of life could be further expanded. The mystery of human birth is often linked to death. As such, death is the most suitable material for the creation of new life. To that end...
Putrefaction.
Is that... The letter continues. Experimental trials have been carried out in the northwestern part of... Just as you endeavored to do, I too shall take up the path of creation and break through current limitations to reach...
I trust the investigators have confirmed this to be the defendant's handwriting, and that the letter makes more...
Correct. Not to mention, the locations indicated in the letter match...
No!
I can't... A guilty verdict cannot be delivered without sufficient evidence. In order to protect all parties involved, that is what... But now, it seems the only remaining questions are the identities...
Then we are in agreement. The evidence is conclusive. On the charges of murder and
Why would Albedo do something like that?
Well, this took a turn for the worse.
Rosaria! Oh!
I've been here the whole time. I happen to have a... Yes. You're needed.
Who is he?
You'll know when you get there. Go on now. Time is...
Eu tô na TV? Tá bom.
Even when the night is gone, and even when the sky...
O meu 20 não tá no 90 ainda. Ah, não tá não. Mas eu não preciso mais farmar lírio. Cecília, quer dizer, deixa eu ver se é isso dele.
Traveler, climb on. I could hear
Venti,
your arrival
meu
upon the
Deus.
wind. Were you looking for me? Venti, did you send us that
No, I did.
Whoa, where did you come from? Wait, Venti, do you know?
Didn't think I was that unmemorable. I'm Dahlia, Deacon of the Church of Favonius, and Herald of the Animo Archon Barbados. That's right. I noticed you during the trial. The legendary honorary knight. You seem to have a lot of thought. After all, I am the Herald of Barbados. If the people of Mondstadt are in danger, I should keep the Animo
Wait then.
About what? The fact that my tavern...
Don't worry. Dahlia and I are close. Besides, a god needs someone to communicate their will in a formal setting. And no one does that better than Dahlia.
Ah, entendi.
Not that I saw that coming when we first met. But back to the matter at hand. I believe you two already know...
So, you know too, Venti? Well, I knew from the moment Daughter and Alice brought Albedo to Mondstadt. When those two are in town, no one can afford to slack off. The Kryda Prince, a perfect specimen of synthetic life. At this stage of the case, there are countless questions surrounding Albedo's motive.
A synthetic being loses control of their sanity and goes on a killing spree. That's how a
Albedo has told us before that humans often value the ordinary over the
And the slightest difference is perceived as other. A very common phenomenon.
Which means we need to find a way to help your friend. Me? Well, I know that Albedo is a synthetic being, and that a lot of strange things have been happening in Mondstadt, even though Windbloom... We noticed that too! The minute we got here, something...
I've picked up on most of those too. Miles is out of sorts. Beatrice seems anxious. Although I didn't know...
When no love remains for the songs to tell,
Do
the
nada
world
ele começou a
becomes
cantar.
naught but an empty shell. Cruel is said fate, cruel it may be, were it not for a hero who could set us all free. What are you getting at, Tone? Oh, just making a comment. There are always unavoidable trials in life. At least, that's what Barbados would say. A certain someone is going to need to overcome a trial like that. In such cases,
E aí, Dragon, tudo bem? Tamo indo e tu?
if only there was a brave soul willing to aid their friend in his time. If you wanted our help... Well, even if Albedo wasn't at the center of this case, you'll still have help, of course, which is why I prepared...
Ai, meu Deus, agora me lembrei que eu tenho que terminar o meu cosplay de 20. Tá indo dormir, veio só dar oi.
Don't worry, I removed the fuse, so it's not going to explode. So, this thing belongs to... We're old pals. Don't think she... Anyway, this invention, with a little help from a trick of mine, will allow us to keep in touch. Just, that's all I ask. No matter what comes...
Cosplay... Não, cosplay de 20. O nome do boneco aí, ó, 20. Eu tenho a espartilha dele e falta só todo o resto. Digamos que eu fiquei com preguiça de comprar tecido e costurar todos esses detalhes. Especialmente da capa. A capa foi o que me parou. Eu passei metade do ano jogando só jogo de macho, agora eu tô dando um tempinho. Deixa eu ver como é que daria pra fazer essa roupa aqui. A capa. Cara, pra ela ficar... se mover desse jeito, acho que teria que ser uma malha ou algo do tipo. Isso aqui pra pintar a malha é tenso. Agora tem que ter um tecido bem confortável para esse calção. Os detalhes... Poxa. Dá pra costurar ele.
Zeta mandou R$ 50. Ah, é? Anesita na TV. Jogando. Ana, obrigada por melhorar o meu dia com as suas lives. Elas me motivam a sobreviver ao dia inteiro até chegar a hora que você abre live. Era pra fazer você ficar emocionada, Cap.
Meu Deus, Ita!
If ever you find that the animals in Nodcry behave in ways you
Obrigado, isso tudo isso com o vente na tela aqui, ó.
me and I will explain.
Obrigado, Zita. A mensagem ficou engraçada com essa voz que você escolheu. Eu gostaria de ter uma reação um pouquinho maior, só que como meu irmão tá dormindo. Ai, mas enfim, ó. Obrigado. Eu fico muito feliz de você estar aqui sempre apoiando. Tá sempre na live, é uma das coisas que me motiva muito. Porque eu sei que quando eu abrir live, tu vai estar lá, sabe? Eu fiz live todo dia, ontem também. Acho que tu apareceu até, o Dragon. O Magal tava nela, na live. O Dragon Azeta, ela... Mais R$50. Daqui a pouquinho a gente tá batendo a meta aqui, ó. Calma aí, deixa eu puxando. Ó, aqui, ó. Eu não enxergo.
Even when the night is gone, and even
Eita,
when
ó,
the
tá
sky
quase.
is hidden from view, still the moon
Nossa, é
shines
verdade,
its
36
light on
horas. Meu Deus. Uhum. Caramba, Zeta. Essa eu não esperava. Muito obrigada. A Anisita merece. Obrigada. Poxa, que bom que você gosta tanto assim das lives. Beleza, beleza. Bom descanso, Dragon. Ah, eu posso entrar no modo de história. Ok. Obrigado pelo lurk, bom descanso. Vamos ver qual que é a brisa desse modo aqui. Ainda tem muitos inimigos. Eu sempre lembro da sua build da Twitch, então é assim que me inspira a ficar aqui com você, por você ser maravilhosa. Ah. Tem que ser defendida pelos coleguinhas. Pois é, tá complicado. Cada vez mais ataques, né?
Que aba é essa que você tá olhando?
É a aba do Fortnite aí, ó.
Ah, saiu da missão?
Aparentemente, você tem uns bagulhinhos que tu entra no modo de missão, sabe? Daí, tipo, o monstro fica decoradinho de novo.
Caralho.
Uhum.
Vou invadir teu mundo, então.
Perfeito.
Eu tinha só dado Alt Tab pra juntar. Olha só quem tá online além de você.
Quem?
A Meizoca.
Ô, louco.
Abóbora, vai comer abóbora, melancia, banana, manga. Vai todo mundo se fuder.
Para as pessoas que não gostam da N aqui. A Zeta mandou o áudio do vai todo mundo se fuder. Ô, Malu, e daqui a pouco eu vou ter uma. É só ela voltar que eu pego. Cadê meu mouse? Achei.
Cadê meu mouse?
Dependendo do jogo, ele sai da tela, sabia?
Jogo errado, moça.
Observe Shadow caminhando, andando por aí com sua motoca.
Cara, é muito bom. Quando eu peguei a alavanca e eu vi essa moto, eu falei, mano, é o Shadow. Deixa eu trocar rapidão aqui. A gente vai caçar que tipo de óculos?
Acho que a gente devia ir pra... Assim, ó, eu tô pegando lá em Notcry agora.
Você quer então pegar os lunóculos? Ou você quer caçar piróculo?
Deixa eu ver aqui como é que tá o progresso
Piróculo
do...
é mais divertido. Piróculo é mais
Pelo
divertido.
nome.
Uhum.
Ó,
Também.
tá zerado no vulcão, na área do vulcão. E daí eu tenho alguns pra pegar
Cara, você tá usando. Você pegou o mapa interativo e marcou no mapa do jogo?
Sim.
Sacanagem, que coisa chata, tá?
Depois do trauma dos dendróculos, eu com certeza...
Ah, não. Os piróculos é fácil.
Sim, mas depois de ter que caçar dendróculo, eu tive que voltar em todos os lugares pra marcar os que eu já tinha pego.
Nem te conto que eu tô quase fazendo a mesma merda.
Foi horrível. Ainda mais estando em Sumero, né? Eu odeio aquela área. Eu quero zerar aquela área logo pra nunca mais ter que pisar lá, inclusive.
Já fez a quest que. A última parte da quest já aconteceu lá?
Darkonte, sim, eu acho. O que falta lá mesmo é, tipo, aqueles bichinhos, essas coisas.
Você sabe que. Pera, quando você disse que fez o final, você disse que você deu o nome pro escaramuche?
Ah, sim, sim.
Então,
Não me lembro que nome que eu
eu
botei
tenho uma
nele.
boa e uma má notícia pra você.
Hum.
Qual você quer ouvir primeiro?
Má.
Aquela não é a última parte da missão de Arconte de Sumero.
Deixa eu ver no mapa das missões agora, quero ver.
Tem mais um capítulo da missão em Sumero.
Oxi. Santuário Decrépito, Cariberte. Tá feito esses aí.
Não. Saiu recentemente.
Ah, não, mas onde é que tá?
And humans are the same. Except we call that light hope.
Rapaz, a única missão que eu tinha pra trás é esse paralogismo, hein?
Então eu devo estar maluco, deixa.
O que saiu foi o paralogismo, até onde eu saiba.
Como diria o Salem, não dá pra ficar maluco, não.
Ó o Legit no apoio aí. Cara, eu acho o Legit incrível, porque ele aparece em todas as lives, fala no apoio, e ele não fala mais nada.
Como é o nome dele?
O Legit. Tá, então você quer caçar piróculos.
Bora dar um peão por aí.
Tá, deixa eu botar meu kit de exploração de... Deixa eu ver quem que eu vou botar.
Vou dar um peão. Cara, eu amo andar com esse peãozinho pra lá e pra cá.
Enio, o que é o
Ela
lurk?
tá subindo.
É você ficar na live, mas não conversar, sabe? Só deixar a live rolando no fundo. Normalmente quem fica no lurk não tá exatamente assistindo.
Gomendo.
Não sei quem que eu pego aqui, não.
Cara, eu peguei a galera que tem mobilidade.
Você acredita que desde que eu comecei a acender o Zongli pra upar o nível dele, eu tô ficando sem mora nenhuma?
foda. Deixa eu ver quanto de mora eu tenho. Onde é que eu olho essa merda mesmo? Aqui, deixa eu ver em acender. Eu tenho 800 mil. Eu tenho 14.557.889
Meu,
mora.
que inveja. Sabe quanta mora eu tenho?
Sabe qual é a parte engraçada?
Nesse momento agora?
Hum.
48.
Sabe qual é a parte engraçada? É, a minha conta inteira tá geral nível 70 já. Que era de um processo que eu tinha falado. Bom, eu vou botar geral no nível alto.
E vai buildar também?
If something catches your eye, feel free to take it.
Cara, é foda. Eu parei de jogar na época que estavam dando a skin do Bennett de graça. Só que eu nem tinha o Bennett ainda.
Tô vendo onde é que é a nossa próxima. Aqui.